Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to talk to Carlo, who has been accepted to the Bachelors in International Economics and Management program at Bocconi University. So without further ado, I would like Carlo to introduce himself to us.
Hello everybody, my name is Carlo Ruggeri. I'm from Alzano Lombardo, which is a small town about 50 minutes from Milan. It's really close to Bergamo. As Charisma said, I'm currently majoring in international economics and management at Bocconi University. And
okay, so
yeah.
Why did you choose to apply to Bocconi University, and why this particular program?
Okay, so in my high school, I had the opportunity to spend a year abroad. I was an exchange student in California. And honestly, before leaving, I was 100% sure I would have studied engineering and I would have become an engineer, considering that the subjects I really liked and the subject that I was also good at were scientific subjects. So math, chemistry, physics, and so forth. But then I had the opportunity to take my first economics class in California, and I have the opportunity to have a first general understanding of what economics is. I immediately fell in love with it, and also because I finally found a subject that had also many applications in the real world. Okay. And therefore was not only theoretical. So after coming back, I decided to swap completely my university degree from engineering to economics, and then particularly decided to enroll in economics and management over economics and finance, which would have been the perfect match with my personality and my skills, my more analytical skills, in order to have a more, let's say, general view of economics first. I, in fact, felt that immediately majoring and choosing economics and finance as my first degree would have been a constraint. Because, if you choose something so particular as your first degree, then what are you going to do as your second degree or as your MBA?
Oh, right.
So what I'm trying to say is that I decided to first have a general and holistic understanding of economics with economics and management, have an MBA and major in economics and finance, or also behavioral economics, which is a branch of economics I really like.
Okay, so why did you? I understand that you explained that you did your first economics class when you were in California. So now, why did you particularly choose to go to Bocconi University?
Well, particularly choose to go to Bocconi University.
Before, what are you actually expecting out of the school? I think that's my question more.
Well, I certainly expect to exploit as many opportunities as I can. Bocconi University is pretty much talking about opportunities the best you can find. What I'm actually understanding now that I'm taking my first classes is that there are tons of students associations. There are tons of international students. For example, in my course, international economics and management, we have about 50% international students that literally come from anywhere in the world. So from India to the US, from Great Britain to Spain, from Bulgaria to like anywhere in the world. And such a mix of culture can really make your experience at university unique. And also, I chose to go to Bocconi to exploit all the excellent links that the university has with other universities in the world, considering the fact that I would really like to spend another year abroad as an exchange student. This time, maybe in a more exotic destination, maybe India or China or
I
Brazil. Brazil would be cool.
I doubt India has an exchange program with Bocconi, but yeah, South America and all that
Well,
would be.
actually there are some universities in the south, Bangalore, if I'm
Oh,
correct.
oh,
That yeah, it's insane. If you look up the university page of Bocconi, you can find like university from all over the world.
oh
But
wow.
there are also some university from India that you can
Oh.
where you can go.
Do let us know if you come to India.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. So, since you're quite fresh out of the admission process, so what was the most difficult part of it? I understand you had to write a personal statement and then different questions and answers, and then you also had the interview. So, what was the most difficult part out of it?
Well, there were many difficult parts. As I always say, the admission process is something extraordinary. It's something that you will experience just once in your life, especially if you apply to really good schools. I was applying to different of the top university in the U.S. and they try really to get you like they make you get to know yourself. All the essays you have to write, they are kind of like pushing you to the limits, and that's what I really liked. But then, if I had to choose one thing, it was actually a test I had to do. I had to take the SAT.
Hmm.
Well, if you wanna go to Bocconi, you can either take the SAT, the ACT, or any international um, examination, or you can take the Bocconi test.
Okay.
I decided to go with the first one since I was applying to other universities in America, and it was really such a difficult test, especially the English part, and it's really exhausting. But then, it paid off eventually, so I
Yeah.
cannot complain that much.
All right. So you worked with us, like I've already mentioned to our people who are listening to us. So you worked with MBA Center and Dr. Hubert Silly and also with me. So how was your entire working experience with us?
Okay, so first of all, I got guys thanks to this SAT prep teacher. So in order to get a higher score, I decided to, and I had the opportunity to work with this English teacher who knew I was applying to different American universities, and therefore she suggested me to contact the MBA center in order to first improve the quality of the application requirements such as the essays, and secondly also in order to have a backup. I would say like a more emotional backup, um, and a backup during the first degree university application process that 100% they're not made for foreign students. There's so many controversies in the first degree university application. When we talk about MBAs, then that's a different story. The collaboration was excellent. I really want to thank Hubert, Silly for giving me the opportunity to work with Charisma, who really helped me both physically and emotionally during the process. Furthermore, she really liked her job. And so everybody knows that the combination, excellent skills, 24-hour availability is something really important, and working pleasure leads to like maximized outputs and results.
Okay, thank you. I mean,
You're welcome.
I don't know what to say to that. So yeah, I mean, we do try our best. So anyway, uh, final question for you. Any advice you'd like to give to new applicants who undergrads who want to apply to Bocconi University and other schools or colleges?
Yeah. So first of all, try your best. Kind of like in the application process, try to get yourself better. That's what they're meant That's why they do it. And try to kind of like put yourself out there. Do not be passive. University are not gonna look for you. You have to look for them, and you have to kind of like be able to make them know you, to be able to kind of like see your application and say, well, that's a really good candidate.
All right. Thank you so much, Carlo. Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful time at the university. Even though
Thank you, Charisma.
I understand that COVID has made life difficult, but I hope the next 2 years are going to be better. So
Yeah, I hope that too.
thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Okay.